Now, when everybody was aligned with the whole game, that they understood it was not coming from the space that the person is abusing you only. The person is actually taking good care of you. Person was ready to share profits with you because when you're performing, you are going to get more money, and that's where people work here in the organization. So when you really get the essence of what person is up to, agar a person is upset at you, if you go deeper, why the person is saying it, that's where you become the master of your mind. But अगर आपने पुराने एक्सपीरियंसेस से शेयर कर लिया, पुराने एक्सपीरियंसेस से पकड़ लिया, ऐसे ही होता है, लोग ऐसे ही होते हैं, लोग चोरी होते हैं, लोग धोखा ही देते हैं, लोग सुनते नहीं हैं, बॉसेस तो ऐसे ही होते हैं, घर में ऐसे होती हैं, बीवी नागी करती रहती है, ओल्ड एज की मदर्स ऐसे ही बोलते हैं और ऐसे ही चलता रहता है, छोटे बच्चे ऐसे ही बोलते हैं, टीनेजर्स ऐसे ही करते हैं. That's where our interpretations day in and day out keeps coming to us. And now I'm not saying that you have to ignore it. That is the other mistake that you're going to do. अगर आप उसको इग्नोर करोगे दूसरी मिस्टेक होने वाली है. जैसे मेरे साथ हुई थी, मैं इग्नोर कर रहा था, लोग मेरी मम्मी मुझे कुछ बोल रही है, मेरी बीवी मुझे नैग कर रही है, इग्नोर कर रहा था उसको. But I was very anxious. I was feeling complete about it, right? So the idea is to become mindful. You got to listen to that piece of your mind also. जो भी बोल रहा है कि लाइफ खराब है, अगर मान लीजिए इंटरप्रिटेशन क्या निकल रही है, माइंड क्या बोल रहा है, लाइफ इतनी अच्छी नहीं है, लाइफ बहुत स्ट्रगल से काम करना पड़ता है. Now I'm not going to ignore it. What I'm going to do is, okay, fine, thank you for sharing it. Okay, thank you for sharing it. But for me, life is this. So the moment you have a conversation with your mind like this, you take different kind of actions. Now it may sound a little complex because we have only 25 minutes to talk about it. So in my coaching sessions, I actually talk these things in detail. But the idea क्या है समझने का कि दो एक्सट्रीम्स में नहीं जाने का. एक तो माइंड के पीछे नहीं भागना, माइंड जो बोल रहा है उसके पीछे भागते जाना, और दूसरा माइंड को पूरा इग्नोर नहीं करना. Now what is the solution? What is the solution now? Now we got to align with your body mind mechanism. जब भी we are upset, whenever we are feeling bad, there are few kind of emotions, runs on our heart. मेरी बॉडी में कुछ इमोशंस आते हैं, मेरी बॉडी में कुछ अनइजीनेस आती है. अब मैं उसको इग्नोर करके अपना काम नहीं करने वाला, मैं उसके साथ रहूंगा, अपनी बॉडी के साथ रहूंगा, अलाइन करूंगा और महसूस करूंगा यस ये इमोशंस मेरी बॉडी को इम्पैक्ट कर रहे हैं, और उसके पीछे मेरा बिलीफ क्या है, थॉट क्या है, मेरी इंटेंट क्या है. जैसे मैं उसको क्वेश्चन करूंगा, देन आई सी देयर इज एन इंटीग्रेशन दैट इज हैपनिंग. Example, if what was happening to me in my case was I was not listening to my body and I was just running here and here. The moment I started listening to my body, then I got present to what my mind belief is all about. मेरे mind में belief क्या था कि लोग जो है ना वो सुनते नहीं है, समझते नहीं है, लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता, लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा बताना पड़ता है, तो क्या पॉइंट है उनसे ज्यादा बहस करने का. तो मैं उनको इग्नोर कर रहा था और मेरी ये माइंड की इंटरप्रिटेशन थी कि मैं ये इंटरप्रेट कर रहा था. द मोमेंट आई लिसन टू माय माइंड एंड आई सॉ माय इमोशंस, मेरे जो इमोशंस चल रहे थे उसको मैंने बॉडी में क्या महसूस कर रहा था, देन आई एक्चुअली गिव माय माइंड अ प्रोसेस. लुक दिस इज द प्रोसेस आई एम गोइंग टू फॉलो. मेरे प्रोसेस क्या है कि मुझे इस मोमेंट पे ये जो सही है उसको इंटरप्रेट करना है, जो सही और गलत को मेरे को नहीं देखना है, जो चीज मुझे करनी है वो करना है. बट यस आई एम हियर फॉर यू बिकॉज यू आर माय फ्रेंड. द मोमेंट आई स्टार्टेड एक्नॉलेजिंग माय माइंड थिंग, द होल इमोशंस वेंट अवे. नाउ उसके बाद बहुत सारे एक्शंस भी होंगे, ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ एक्शंस नहीं होने वाले. समटाइम्स यू गो टू हीलिंग टेक, हीलिंग के लोग की तरफ जाने वाले हैं, ईएफटी कुछ करने वाले हैं, जो बॉडी में इमोशंस आने. यू विल डू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. But the first thing first is to be aligned with your body mind mechanism, not ignoring it, right? So हमारे जो रिजल्ट बेसिकली आ रहे हैं वो हमारे इंटेंट, हमारे बिलीफ, हमारे थॉट, हमारे फीलिंग और एक्शन से आ रहे हैं. हमारे रिजल्ट सिर्फ एक्शन से नहीं आ रहे हैं, हमारे उसके पीछे थॉट क्या चल रहा है, उसके पीछे फीलिंग क्या चल रही है, उससे हमारे रिजल्ट आ रहे हैं. अगर हमारे को डिजायर्ड रिजल्ट्स नहीं आ रहे तो वी गॉट टू सी बियॉन्ड आवर एक्शंस. उसके पीछे फीलिंग क्या है, हम कहाँ कहाँ रुक रहे हैं, कहाँ कहाँ हमें तकलीफें हो रही है. I shared about my friend's story my last session. No matter what I say, what I offer work for him, he's basically a complete broke person. मैं उसको बहुत चीजें ऑफर कर चुका हूँ, बहुत कुछ ऑफर कर चुका हूँ, ये कर लेते वो कर लेते, पर उसका बिलीफ इतना स्ट्रांग है that I cannot do this, that he is not taking my offer at all. तो कितना मर्जी मैं उसके लिए कुछ कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, एक्शन ले रहा हूँ to help him, he is not ready to take any action. And there was another story I'm going to share it with you. There was one friend in my WhatsApp group, मेरे स्कूल का फ्रेंड है, फ्रेंड नहीं मतलब मेरे स्कूल का कलीग है, हमारे WhatsApp ग्रुप्स बने हुए हैं, तो उसने एक ग्रुप में पोस्ट किया कि मुझे 5 लाख रुपए की जरूरत है, मैं फंस गया, मैं मर गया, मेरे बिजनेस में लॉसेस हो गए, ये हो गया. So one of my close friend, now he's my close friend from US, he called this man. He said, why you need money? कहता my business is going down and down. कहता ठीक है, I'm ready to offer help to you, but what kind of business do you do? He asked him. कहता मैं shirts बनाता हूँ. कहता ऐसा कर, मैं तेरे को एडवांस पैसे देता हूँ, मुझे इतनी शर्ट्स बनानी है, इतनी शर्ट्स मैं इस जगह पे तू सप्लाई कर दे, और जो प्रॉफिट होगा तो मैं तेरे को पैसा 5 लाख दे रहा हूँ, उसमें से तू मेरे साथ कुछ प्रॉफिट शेयर कर रहा है. काम तेरे को मैं दे रहा हूँ, बिजनेस तेरे को, तू कह रहा है मेरे को बिजनेस नहीं है, तेरे को बिजनेस के लिए मैं एडवांस दे रहा हूँ, शर्ट्स दे रहा हूँ, और जो रॉ मटेरियल है वो भी तेरे को मैं प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ. आई एम गिविंग यू एवरीथिंग, बट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू मनी. And that person did not listen to that person. उसने नहीं काम किया. Now it's not about his willingness. ऐसा नहीं वो करना नहीं चाहता. The point is कि उसका thought क्या था, उसकी feeling क्या थी, वो उसको लगता था कि मैं नहीं कर सकता, इतनी बड़ी चीज मैं नहीं कर सकता, मेरा decision इतना strong नहीं है कि मैं उसमें फायदा कर सकता हूँ. तो उसमें इतने losses उसके already हो चुके थे past experiences से, तो नया चीज करना ही नहीं चाहता. So what I'm going to talk about it. What I'm talking about is आपके जो results जितने जिंदगी में आ रहे हैं नहीं आ रहे, वो इस वजह से नहीं आ रहे कि आप actions कितने ले रहे हो कितने नहीं ले रहे. Those results are coming only because there are few thoughts, feelings, and desire and intent to it. And our body is the barometer to tell you that क्या हो रहा है. आपकी body में से messages मिलते हैं, आपकी body में से sensations आती है. So you don't have to ignore what your body sensation is all about. Sometimes, when you are hungry, your body will give you some kind of messages to you कि आपको कुछ खाना खाना, but you ignore it because you have work in place. आपको काम करना है, मेरे काम presentation देना है, मुझे PPT भेजना है, time से कुछ सब कुछ भेजना है, and you ignore your body's sensations कि आपको खाना भी खाना. Now, there are two ways to handle it. One is you completely ignore it. And second, you can talk to your body. Okay, fine. Thank you for giving me these messages. Can I eat my food after half an hour? I'm in the midst of very, very important thing. Now try it out. The body is going to listen to you, acknowledge you, and your body is not going to disobey you. आधे घंटे के बाद आप खाना खा लोगे. Perfect. So that is the kind of completion that you want to do whenever you feel emotions on your body, whenever something is happening. It's all about integrating each and everything. Now, in my coaching, I use mindfulness. So I don't tell people do only actions. मैं कहता हूँ कि पहले पूरा body mind के साथ integrate हो जाओ, उसके बाद अपने action शुरू करना शुरू करो. So the integrate yourself with mindfulness is very, very important. So there is no positive thing, there is no negative thing in life. हमें लगता है कि ये तो negative हो गया, ये positive हो गया, उसी में चलते रहते. But what mindfulness teaches you is to be present to all the thoughts, feelings, intent, and everything. At one point in time, आपको सब कुछ नजर आने वाला है. That is all about mindfulness. People do meditations, people do, sense of self awareness के लिए बहुत कुछ चीजें करते हैं, अपने साथ बैठ जाते हैं, meditations करते हैं. अब न्यूरोसाइंस ने प्रूव कर दिया कि when you are in the meditative state, आपका जो नियोकॉर्टेक्स, ब्रेन का नियोकॉर्टेक्स होता है, वो इतना एक्सपैंड हो जाता है कि कॉग्निटिव एबिलिटीज बढ़ जाती है. So the mindfulness is not about rejecting one thing, this is negative, and only focusing on one thing. Otherwise, a lot of people make mistakes कि मैं affirmations कर लेता हूँ, मैं लिखना शुरू करता हूँ, मैं यूनिवर्स को मैसेज देता हूँ, this is what I really want, but somewhere deep down they are ignoring negatives. And And that's the reason high energy nahi aata. But when we are present to each and every thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and then focus on what you want, then your energy goes to a different level altogether. So mindfulness is giving you the access to your body, your thoughts, your feelings, your minds, your emotion. No, not your mind, your deep thoughts, feelings, action, and emotion. So that's where the flow happens. So how many of you experience the flow? कई बार ऐसा होता है कि वो टाइम को पता ही नहीं चलता कि क्या कर रहे हो आप. कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि you just are in the flow of the things. You know, in my coaching sessions, in my training sessions, I'm always in the flow. मेरे को मजा आता है because this is what my heart song is all about. So whenever I'm feeling down, I just go on and start conducting trainings and start, pick up my phone call and unconsciously people are not aware that I'm coaching them. So I start coaching them, and that's where the flow happens to me. So the flow happens not because when you're rejecting something or accepting something. Flow happens when you are accepting each and everything. You're surfing with the river. You can only feel the wonder and intensity of life when you have the courage to let these waves carry you. ऐसा नहीं है कि यार मुझे तो यार डर लगता है, मैं तो वो काम नहीं करने वाला हूँ, ये तो मेरे लिए नहीं है, मैं तो वो नहीं कर सकता हूँ. I cannot talk to people who shouts. I cannot interact with people who are shabby. I cannot speak when people are not listening to me. That is the duality. लेकिन mindfulness क्या बताता है, flow क्या बताता है कि despite of what is happening to you, despite of the challenges that you're facing in your work life, you are still surfing. You're going with that surf, and that's where the flow happens to you. That's what the mindfulness is all about. You, when you're present to all the thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and acknowledge it, and then go with the flow. Like there was a video about the fly meditation. I'm not going to play that video right now, but you can note it down. उसका video का नाम है fly meditation. और उस वीडियो को देखना and you will come to know about the mindfulness, how you can be present to your body, body, minds and emotions, body, thoughts and emotions. और कैसे you get access to different things. I got miracles in my life by just practicing mindfulness. I went down to major depressive disorder in 2014 just by practicing mindfulness. So that's all I have to share here. It's already 8:35, 40. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and start asking. Vikamji, I'm excusing you for today, but next time 8 a.m. means 8 a.m. Thank you very much. So any questions you have, please go ahead. Any doubts you have, you can speak. OJ.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Vinayji. In fact, I was just trying to relate this, which happened recently, and I actually talking about some sustainability thing because I'm doing a course on sustainability and it is part of my job only. And then I was talking about this to my colleague that how we can contribute to a sustainable earth and things like that. And some of them were, bullying me on that. Then you please stop coming by car. Can you please stop doing this and that? Then why your this is of plastic. So they were not probably trying to understand my point. That was my thought, and I got upset with that. And I thought I will not talk to about this in front of these people. They are not going to understand what exactly is this. So then they kind of made a routine every time in the morning when we used to have tea and coffee at our cafeteria. That okay, Bhupal, what are you doing today for this? Okay, I can see that your this is of plastic and things like that. So, but now I mean, whatever I learned today, I'm just going to reinvent the thing that that should not make me uncomfortable, and that should not be the reason that why I should not talk about this.
Yes.
So this is one example, but yes, what I have realized today that I get affected when people do not listen to me. They don't listen to me, or they make fun of me, or they bully me, or they shout on me. And on top of that, I also feel that they are challenging my intellect, or they are challenging my principles. That and I am right. I'm right. I'm talking about sustainable earth. So how they can challenge this thing? This is a very noble cause.
Hmm. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. And mindfulness is the access. Despite of what is happening, you're still taking steps. So acknowledge what your mind says. I'm very uncomfortable. Acknowledge when your mind says that uh, I become scared, I become bullied. Acknowledge it, and then say it. Say to your mind, despite of what you have experienced, let me explore it because we are here to grow. So we make mind your friend, and then take the step. Yes, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that vulnerability. Yes. Anybody else want to share anything or any questions you have?
This meditation,
Yes.
this is by you or who is it
No, no,
by?
no, not by me. This is a YouTube video.
Sorry?
This is a YouTube video, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I just have to type in fly meditation and it will come.
Yes. Just type in 5 minutes, you will pick up. And there's a basically animated video where the person actually fights with a lot of things, and towards the end, when he accepts each and everything, I'll share in the group. You will find out.
Yes, please do.
Yes.
Good morning, Vinay ji.
Good morning, Ji. Good morning, Ji. Any other questions you have, Sanju? Any experience want to share, or any insight that you got today? Please go ahead.
So you have to, I joined late. So what I could understand was you have to listen to the mind, and whatever it has said, keep it aside, but still take the action.
Yes, lovely. Lovely. Don't keep it aside. Just listen to your mind. Acknowledge it. I mean, that was a mistake I was doing. I was not acknowledging what my mind was saying. I was not feeling integrated. Yes, Sanju, you have anything to share more apart from the fly meditation?
Yeah, I feel you're right. It's like when you start acknowledging and being present to your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts about, and just observing what you are feeling, then there will come a point when you can take action, when you know what the right action is to do. And as you keep doing that, I guess it becomes more intuitive and faster, so that you spend less time to do, the first time you do it, maybe you will spend more time to think about it and feel it and all that. But then later on, it becomes more intuitive. So you just act. I mean, you just respond without reacting.
Yes. Beautiful. And that reminds me of the fact that when I shifted to a new place in Noida, and I was most of the time when I got up in the morning, I used to feel very worried, and 20 minutes used to go, and I was just thinking and thinking. But now there's more action, but there's more intuitive action because I'm more mindful of my thoughts, feelings, and emotions. I'm not resisting anything anymore now. Flow has started happening. So not many times people start analyzing things too much and they don't take any decision. I'm not against any analysis. However, you have to understand that one analysis is that you go more deeper to it, which is only and only here to stop you. And one analysis is yes, okay, fine, this is what is happening. Let me acknowledge it. And this is the data I have. Now let me take a decision of not taking a decision also. So that is also a kind of uh, uh, integrated effort that you can start building up.
Yes.
So in my lot of trainings and coachings, and when I coach small medium entrepreneurs, I basically have a program of deliberately designed organizations. So there is an agility that people started experiencing in organizations. People started taking more faster actions, and sometimes they're not taking actions at all, and it's also kind of faster decisions. So mindfulness helps you to take faster decisions. Yeah, good. Great. So it's time now. Thank you very much for listening. And my apologies that I was being very, very straight and assertive because there is a purpose to it. I wanted you to feel these emotions because when you don't feel the emotions, the things would not be that real. A lot of people have not come to this session thinking that I've been very rude. I acknowledge those people also, because there has to be a deliberate effort. तो ये चीजें करनी जरूरी थी मेरे लिए. तो बट कोई ऐसा कल्चर नहीं है. तो कल्चर होगा तो मेरे की तरफ से आपको मिल जाएगा कि ऐसा ही करना है. पर आप ये बताइए कि when you were on video, were you more participative or no?
Yeah.
More value when you were on video?
More participative, at the same time more attentive also.
Exactly. And this is for you. आप तो लगता है ना यार वीडियो ऑन कर दो, सुनते जाएंगे, ये भी करेंगे वो भी करेंगे, पर क्या फायदा, आप वो भी नहीं कर पाओगे और ये भी नहीं कर पाओगे, कुछ भी नहीं कर पाओगे. ठीक है जी, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are more
Bye-bye.
attentive than you are making the video. That's what I feel. You have to be careful.
Yes. All the best to you. Have a wonderful day, Pritamji.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.